Hi, Woolford Gang. Hi, everyone. Just setting up and making sure everything is fine. Please, guys, give me a moment. Just trying to make sure that I've got all my notes. Oh, hi, Sandra and Steve. You guys been waiting for me. Thank you, guys. Honestly, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Guys, Sandra and Steve are also on YouTube. So be sure to check in and check out their channel. Let's have a look. Who else is here? Trailers family. Hey guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys. Who else is here? Hey, Vanessa, thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate you. Also, guys, Vanessa is here on YouTube, so be sure to check her out. Sandra and Steve, hey, sis, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, today we are going to be discussing about how I juggle full-time work and motherhood. It's not easy, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. And so that's why I decided that I'm going to do this video today so that we can, we can discuss and talk about it. So let's have a look at my points that I've written down. Also, guys, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, because if you give it a thumbs up, other people will be able to see that we're actually live at the moment, and they'll be able to support. So let's go to our first point. Look at this. I've got a little note, paper note. I've got things written down. So being a mother is not easy, and adjusting to motherhood. I really wanted to touch on that, which is, you have your child, you go on maternity leave, and after that, you go back into employment, or you may decide that you want to go back into education, depending on which one you decide. Personally, for me, after I gave birth, I decided to go back to university to do my master's. And I did my master's in child protection and adult safeguarding. And my daughter was 6 months at the time. It wasn't an easy experience. It was very, very difficult trying to juggle university, and master's is also hard because it's a level 7. So the way of writing things is very, very different, like when you're writing your essays and stuff like that. So I decided to go back to university to study my master's. And at the time, I was actually breastfeeding. I was breastfeeding my daughter, and it wasn't easy. But I did make it happen, because we're women, hey, and we're super women. Throughout all the struggles and everything, I managed to do it. And after I did that, I decided to go back into full-time employment. And the thing is, with full-time employment, you have to make sure that you've sorted out your childcare. That may be nursery. So you've put your child into nursery, or childminders, some sort of childcare, basically. And also you're trying to juggle your full-time employment. And with some women, they decide to go back to work part-time so that they can be present with their child. And if you can do it part-time, that's amazing. That's good for you. But for me, I had to go back full-time because Josh and I at the time were still, trying to figure out life. We became parents at the age of 23, which is very, very young. And so, we both had to work full-time in order for us to sustain our family and also look after our daughter. So I'm going to leave you with that. Think about it. I did my master's while Sophia was 6 months. After my master's, I went to do a full-time job, and Sophia was in nursery. So I'm just going to go into the comment section quickly and say hi to everyone. And guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So, oops, okay. Trailer's family is saying hi, everyone. So say hi to Trailer's family. They're also here on YouTube. So check them out, guys. Sorry, I dropped my phone then. Wow. Okay. True Monthly. I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, host and everyone. Hey, thank you so much for your support. You've been really supporting my channel and my videos. Guys, say hi to my munchkin.
And by the way,
Say hi to everyone.
hello. And Mummy, also, when are we going to Kairos? Because it's getting dark.
You can go to Kairos now.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
Do you want me to drop you?
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Okay. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your video.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sophia's just going to my next door neighbor. She's going to hang out with her friend. True Monthly, thank you very much for your support. You've been watching my videos. You've been supporting me. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Vanessa is saying congratulations on your masters. Thank you very much, girl. It feels like such a long time ago. I graduated in 2019, I want to say, or 2020? No, 2019, I graduated. True Monthly is saying, not easy, but we have to. Exactly. We have to make things happen for our families, but it's not easy. Sandra says, you did well, sweet, doing a master's with a 6-month-old baby. Yo, sis. And also breastfeeding on top of that. It was hard. It was very, very difficult. And guys, I have actually done a video on how I did my master's with a newborn. It wasn't easy, but I managed to do it. And so if you are a new mom and you're thinking to go back into education, I highly recommend watching that video and hopefully it will help you out. Congratulations on your masters. Well done. Thank you very much. Trailer's family, they're also here on YouTube. Check them out. Congratulations on your masters. It's not easy to study with a small baby. It's really hard. Sophia was 6 months and it really wasn't easy. True Monthly is saying she is so beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She's also saying hi, Sandra and Steve. So guys, you know, the reason why I thought to do this video is for some parents, you may be finding it so difficult to juggle working full time and also making sure that you're running your home well, in after school clubs and, you know, after school club, but also after school activities as well. How are you juggling that? It's not easy. So being a mother is not easy and adjusting to motherhood is very difficult. But once you've now adjusted to motherhood, how do you ensure that you keep that going and also working full time? What I would say is it's not easy, but you need to have a routine in place. A routine is something that's very, very good. You can't just wake up today and decide, I'm going to drop my child to school, I'm going to work, and then after work, plan your days on things that you're going to do. For example, on Mondays, Sophia doesn't do anything, but she does go to after school club because I work full time. So I work from 9 to 5. And then after work, I pick Sophia up, we come home and we do some home activities. So that may be cooking with me, that may be baking, reading books, and all of that, you know. So you have to have a routine in place. You can't just decide, I'm going to do life today and life is going to do me, because life may end up doing you and you can't do it, right? So you need to have a plan in place. And then going back to work and working full time. So some people decide to go back part time and some people decide to go full time. So that's up to you in terms of what's going to work for you. I was very fortunate that my mother-in-law is, retired, and she was able to really support me with my daughter, Sophia. Sophia was in nursery part-time, but I was still working full-time. And there were times where I would, in the morning, drop Sophia to nursery, and then after work, drop Sophia to nursery, go to work, after work, pick her up from her nan's house, and then would get home. And of course, I would still have to keep her entertained, because we're not going to get home and just give her food and then it's bedtime. It doesn't work like that. Our little munchkins like to get busy and, and do stuff. So make sure you're planning your days properly. Don't just, wake up and decide I'm going to do this and that's how it's going to roll. Now and again is fine. And I do that. I literally wake up and I'm just like, yeah, we'll see what today has in stock for me, kind of thing. But you need to have a plan. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is being able to discuss with your partner or husband in terms of, if you are going to go back to full-time work, or if you are both working full-time, you need to have something in place whereby both of you are supporting each other in terms of raising your child or children. I keep saying child because I only have one child. So you need to have something in place where you know that both of you are going to be able to support each other in raising your child. For example, Josh and I at the moment have a routine whereby he takes Sophia to breakfast club in the morning because I work from home. So I start work around 9 o'clock. But for my own, mental well-being and to keep him sane, he takes Sophia to breakfast club in the morning when he's off to work or when he's off to uni. Guys, my husband is actually doing a master's at the moment as well. So life isn't always easy for the both of us. So my husband's studying a master's, and he also works with the NHS and also works with Nuffield Health doing personal training. But we have to find, the right balance in terms of working things out as parents and being the best parents we can be to support our daughter. I'm just going to go into the comment section because I am aware some people have joined us, or someone is laughing. Chris Poplar, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Chris Poplar is actually becoming one of my regulars whenever I have live videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You are amazing. And so are you. Thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Vanessa Maple is saying, we have respite rooms at work for nursing mothers. They pump out their milk, then go back to being a badass. You gotta love women. Exactly. Women, we are just this powerful, strong force. And when I say this powerful, strong force, I'm also aware of postnatal depression and also mental well-being, that, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. What you may see on Instagram or on YouTube or whatever, people really don't have things figured out, but people do try their best to ensure that things are working out for them, if that makes sense. True Monthly says, thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. No, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So yeah, find the right balance. If you're married, or even if you're not married and you have children and you both work full-time, or even you work part-time, find the right balance in terms of how are you, planning things together as a couple to ensure that you give your child the best support that they can get. I also have another point written down here, which is nursery or school, after school club, food provided, right? Okay, so if you have not checked out my previous video where I spoke about my daughter and how I find it so difficult in terms of after school club, please do check it out. But that's something I'm going to touch on later on. You know, being a mom is not easy. Motherhood is not easy. It does not come with a manual. You have to figure it out yourself. And that's something that I really realized, that being a mom is, how can I put it? You're not going to be the perfect mum that you want to be. Before I had children, I used to judge people. I used to say, oh, when I have my children, I'm going to do A, B, C, D. I'm going to make sure things are running smoothly. I'm going to make sure that I'm the best mum that I can be. And I do make sure that I do that. But there's also struggles in terms of we have to work. We have to provide for our families. And that isn't always easy, you know? It's not always easy trying to make sure that your family is happy, your family is well looked after, but also working full time can be something that's very, very challenging, especially for a lot of women. And so find the right balance in terms of navigating that. I'm just going to go into the comment section. Sandra is saying, hey, to True Monthly. And then, oh, hey, my auntie, my auntie Yvonne is here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Sandra is saying, it helps when you have supportive partner and parents. Honestly, you are a team. You're together. You're figuring out life together as parents, as providers to your children. And so it's really, really important to make sure that, you know, you're working things well. True Monthly is saying, hi, Sandra and Steve. I'm looking forward to join you on Tuesday. Yes, Sandra always have live videos as well, guys. During the week, I think it's usually every Tuesdays she has it. So you guys can, you know, be sure to join Sandra on her live videos, and also check out her channel. Her channel is pretty interesting, and I absolutely love her channel. So check it out. Let's see who else is commenting. Guys, make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up, because I really, really want to interact with you guys in terms of this, you know, this topic is something that's quite big. Guys, just excuse me for a second. See, the joys of being a mother and trying to make sure that your child is okay. So Sophia has gone next door, and she's playing with the neighbor's daughter. I just wanted to make sure that she was okay. Let's see, what is the comment section saying? By her beauty. Hey, oh my gosh, my cousin Ruth is here. Thank you so much, Gogo Ruth, for joining in. I really, really appreciate you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Right, so Trailer's family is saying, when you support each other, it will make things easier. Right. So this is one of the things whereby people don't really understand the importance of working together. And I've been through situations where I wasn't really working together with my husband, and things just ended up not working well for us, you know? And it's really, really important that you understand, and you understand the importance of both of you being parents and looking after your child, right? But it's also important for you to make sure that you are able to juggle things, and that you're not both, you know, stressed out to the point where you can't now juggle things, you know, you can't now work together, or you end up, you know, really arguing with each other to the point where you resent each other, or you're now saying, oh, I do more in terms of looking after our child and you don't do as much as you should do, for example, right? And so it's really, really important to make sure that as a couple, as married couples, or as partners, you're really working well together in order for you to support each other. So one thing that I mentioned is making sure that you have the right balance, making sure that you plan your days. That's something that's really, really important. Make sure you plan your days. Make sure you know what you're doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. As parents, that's something that's really important to Josh and I. We make sure that we know who's picking Sophia up from school. We know who's dropping Sophia to school. Another thing that I want to shortly touch on is after school clubs and how to, how to manage those, how to manage after school clubs, because that's something that can be, really, really difficult, right? But I'm just going to go into the comments section. Guys, guys, I am so sorry. Technical difficulties there. Someone was trying to call me. Okay, I'm going to go into the comment section. I'm so sorry about that. Someone said, can't wait. Yeah, can't wait for Tuesday. Sandra has live videos and they're actually lit. Please go and check them out. Sandra is saying, Faith, thanks for the thumbs out. Sweet. Thank you. No worries. Faith, you are involved in any clubs or societies, church responsibilities. That also takes up time. To be honest, I'm not involved in any church responsibilities because I can't take up on any more responsibilities than what I have already. But what I am involved in is I volunteer within the community. I volunteer for a young people's club within the area that I live in. So that's something that's quite close to my heart because I work with young people. And so I always try to make sure that whenever I have free time, I can spare my free time for young people. But no, I just could not accommodate doing something else as well. Because once again, Vanessa, I'm speaking about having the right balance, which is for some people, supporting a church or supporting other societies, for example, may be a priority for them. And then they start now forgetting about their child. And for me, my child comes first. So as long as Sophia is good first, that's all that matters to me. I have to make sure that's 100% right before I, just decide to say, oh, I'm going to join bingo every Tuesday, for example. I need to make sure that my child is happy and supported. But I'm going to come on to that in terms of after school clubs and stuff like that and things that I do with my daughter. Hello, sis. Oh, hi, sis Anna. Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, that's my cousin Anna. She is always here to support. And honestly, I really, really appreciate your support because not many, people or families really support when you're on YouTube. They just think it's, why is she doing YouTube? And, what's that all about kind of thing. So I really do appreciate you, sis, for being here. Ruth says, communication between people and being okay with giving each other space to look after oneself. Yes, that's also something that's really important because as parents, you can easily forget yourself. I can be so focused on oh, I need to do this for Sophia. I need to make sure Sophia is okay. I need to ensure that ABCD is running well. And also forgetting about myself and who I am and how I can, ensure that everything is running smoothly within my household. And I'm not saying things are perfect. I'm not saying life will always be perfect, because it isn't, For example, when you see me doing videos on YouTube, and doing vlogs on YouTube, that's something that I'm doing over the weekend. And so I really wanted everyone to see things that I have to do during the week. On my previous video, things that I have to do during the week. I am required to work full time, and I work full time. That's a choice that I've made because I want to live comfortably with my family, between my husband and I, and also my child. And that's something that's important to us. But also I have to ensure that I'm getting enough time for me as well. And that's something that we're going to speak about shortly as well, in terms of how do I also manage time to be on my own, which is quite difficult, but I'll tell you how I do it. Sandra said, what's happened? I'm so sorry. People tend to call me when I'm doing a live video. I don't know why. I really don't know why, because during the day my phone does not ring, but when I'm doing a live video, people just tend to come on. Put your phone diagonal. Okay, yeah, I've done that. Oh, Sandra and Steve are saying hi Anna, to my cousin. Anna, I'm here for you, sis. Oh, thank you so much, Anna. Honestly, it really means a lot to me. Your support is just amazing. I don't know how to explain it. I really, really appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much. Hi, Liz. Thank you so much for tuning in, Liz. Thank you so much also for your support, because I have been seeing you supporting me, and I really appreciate that. Liz is saying, it's very difficult. I have a young girl and childcare is hard. How do I do it working full time? I missed that part. Okay, so how you do it working full time is ensuring that you have something in place where you're able to manage your time well. I gave an example. I've got a partner. I don't know if you have a partner, but we have a rota in terms of how everything's going to work out each week, depending on how busy we are, right? So my partner works for the NHS. He's also a personal trainer. So he works full time, but also is studying. He's doing his master's. And so life can be so hectic. But I've decided, Sophia can go to breakfast club. And then after school club, I can pick her up. So I finish work at 5. Sophia finished school at, she finishes after school club at 5:30. So then I'm able to drive and pick her up after that. So, getting the right balance is being able to plan, what are you doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? You need to have that in place, because that's something that can help you. And I was saying earlier, you can't just wake up and decide, right, this is how I'm going to do life today, and that's how life is going to roll, because life can end up rolling you, right? So you need to be very, very careful. So planning ahead is something that's very, very important. Vanessa is saying, I've seen episodes of Super Nanny, that British lady Jo Foster. Oh my God, don't even start. And she comes to American homes, and we see such unruly kids. The parents are even crying because they can't control kids. And honestly, it just depends with your parenting. Kids can really, really start ruling your life. They can start ruling you. They can have such a massive, big impact on your life, to the point where you feel like, I can't breathe, right? But it's important for you to be able to say, I'm the mother, for example. Sophia knows I'm mummy, and I don't have strict rules. But when I'm speaking to Sophia about something, if I'm really annoyed, she knows that, wow, mummy's annoyed, you know, I need to make sure everything is well. And so maybe that can be a topic for another day, where we discuss about how to raise your children with manners and respect. And Liz is saying, how do you do it? Sorry, I meant to say working full time. So I work full time. I work from home, and sometimes I am required to go out and do visits with my young people. I don't really want to speak too much about what I do in my job, but I work with young people. And sometimes I'm required to go out and work with young people. But what I do is Sophia goes to breakfast club. It is expensive to go to breakfast club and after school club. But in the morning when she goes to breakfast club, I'm able to go for a quick walk. I'm able to do a quick workout, which is still my mental well-being. It's something that's still healthy for me. So I make sure that, you know, I'm doing something for me as well during the day, whatever. And then after that, let's say I've gone for a jog, I come back home, log in, and then I work from 9 to 5. And when I finish working at 5, I go and pick up Sophia from after school club. If you haven't seen my latest video, please go and watch it, because it shows you what my life can be like in terms of I finish work and I'm going to pick up my daughter from after school club. But also after school club, she also have after school club activities. So she has activities that she does. For example, on Mondays, she doesn't do anything. So we come home and find an activity to do. And there's a local farm. So we're members of the farm. And I will take Sophia to the farm, and should have like a 30-minute play, because the farm closes at 6 o'clock. And there's like soft play. She can feed the animals and stuff like that. Personally, for me, I always try and make sure that my daughter is entertained. She's doing something. As much as it's exhausting, but she never chose to be in this world. I chose to have her. And so it's my responsibility to make sure that Sophia is happy, that Sophia has things to do. Even though I'm working full time, even though I'm exhausted, I have to ensure that my daughter also has something to do. So I hope that answers your question, darling. True Mantra is saying after school clubs are very helpful. Honestly, I cannot thank God enough for after school club. If there was no after school club, I think a lot of women or men as well, because I have to bear in mind there are men who are single fathers out there who look after their children and put their children in after school club. And it's not easy. But after school club is so helpful, because you're then able to work full time. For example, if you are someone who wants to work full time, and then you can go and pick up your child. So on Mondays, my daughter doesn't do anything. On Tuesdays, she does ballet. On Wednesdays, she has swimming. On Thursdays, she has piano lessons. On Fridays, she doesn't do anything. And then on Saturdays, she has private tutoring. So can you imagine what my week is like? My week is so swamped with so many things to do. But it keeps me going. You know, her happiness is important to me. Her happiness is my happiness. And so I always try to make sure that she is happy and that she is involved in terms of after school clubs and stuff like that. Plus, good timekeeping. Good timekeeping is important. You have to manage your time. Because no one else is going to come. For example, Sandra and Steve. Sandra is my friend. I can't expect Sandra to come into my household and manage my time and how I do things. I have to manage that for myself, because you are a parent. You chose to have this child. You chose to have this child and bring them into this world. So how are you going to manage your time and ensure that, you know, your child is well looked after, and that your child is attending all these, you know, after school clubs and also activities as well that can keep your child busy. Guys, please make sure that you're giving this video a thumbs up. I can see 13 people here. So give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Anna is saying, Sandra and Steve, what's up, sis? Actually, Sandra and Steve, I'm going to bring Anna to your house at some point because Anna is now in the UK. It'll be lit. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Trailer's family is saying, we had a baby when I was in the university. I gave birth during the holiday, and 2 months later, I had to go back to class. It was hard because I can't pronounce that word. Was a lecture. I think her husband was a lecturer, and he had to work. And we scheduled our timetable. Exactly. Scheduling a timetable is something that's very important. You need to have a timetable. You need to have a good schedule if you're a parent. You can't just, continue with life and go by life, and whatever life brings. It does not work like that, guys. You need to make sure that you are fully prepared. You are fully working with your partner. Now, as much as I'm saying this, I'm not going to disregard that some people are single parents. And there are single parents out there who do go back into full-time education or full-time working, and life isn't always easy, for them. But even if you're a single parent, make sure you have a schedule. Make sure you're able to say, right, today I'm doing this, and this is how it's going to work. And sometimes you need family support. And family support is something that's very, very important. And not everyone can always have, family support. But as a single parent, have a schedule. Make sure you have a schedule. It's not easy. And honestly, I always say, I don't know if I'll be able to do life with my daughter if I was a single parent. And some people would say, if you're a single parent, you just get on with it, right? And I know that there are a lot of single parents getting on with it, getting on with life, working full time, taking their children to after school clubs, taking their children to activities. But how, do you ensure that's working out for you? Have a timetable. Manage your time well. Guys, since I've become a mum, I've learned so hard to manage my time. Any little minute is essential for me. And I make sure that I use it wisely. So manage your time. That's something that's very, very important. Sandra and Steve is saying, I'm good. Good to see you here. I think she was replying to Anna. Chris Poplar is saying, it's not easy. You are right. After school club is vital. Honestly, I thank God in this country, in the UK, that we have after school club, that we have nannies, and nannies are a bit on the expensive side. Or what are they called? Childminders. So you can have a childminder as well. Those people I haven't sent. It's not easy being a parent and working full time or even working part time. It's difficult. But mostly if you're working full time, it's even harder. And I remember when Sophia was in nursery, I used to beat myself. Oh gosh, I'm getting emotional. I used to beat myself up about being a bad parent. I used to think that I was being such a bad parent, that Sophia was in nursery and I wasn't spending as much time as I should spend with her. But I had no choice, I had to go to work full time, and her dad had to go to work full time because we have a family. You've got bills to pay as well on top of having a child. You have a child to feed. You've got your own mouth to feed. You've got a lot to do. And it's really not easy. And Chris Poplar, you are right. Thank you so much. It's actually good to see males on here as well, so that we can speak about this, because not only females, doing after school clubs or working full time, men are also doing that. And it's something that's not easy. Sandra and Steve is saying, I find making some kind of program for the day and allocate time for stuff to do helps. Although I don't always stick to it, I easily get distracted. Girl, me and you both, I easily get distracted. But in terms of for example, my daughter, she has all these activities that she does. She has swimming, she has piano lessons, she's got ballet, she's got private tutoring. Those four things. I know it's whatever day, it's set time, she has to be there. So I have no choice but to ensure that she is there. And also I'm paying for these, projects that my daughter has to do. So I have to ensure that she's there at whatever time. And I understand what you mean, that it's not always easy to allocate time, but how do you ensure that you stick to your time? You ensure that you stick to your time because you're a full-time working mother or full-time working father. You have no choice but to ensure your house is clean, one, your child is well looked after, food has been given, money also needs to come into your account. You're paying your bills. You're paying for, family trips, family holidays, all of that needs to be paid for. And it's not always easy, guys. It's not always easy. And I want you guys to refer back to my previous video that I did, because I also run a YouTube channel. And wow, I work full time. I'm a mom. My daughter has 4 clubs to attend in a week. She goes to after school club, and I run a YouTube channel, and I volunteer within the community. Wow. Wow. Honestly, I'm just here like realizing how much I do as a single, as a single person. I'm not a single person, but I'm just saying in terms of as me, as Faith. So many things that I'm doing, and how do I do it? That's a good question. How do I do it? I'm asking myself now. I always have had this drive about myself. I ensure that whatever I want to achieve, I am driving and driving and driving through it. It's not always easy, but I want the best for my child, and I also want the best for me. And on top of that, I want the best for my marriage, for me and Josh. And so collectively, as the Woolford family, my husband and I, we work together. We make sure, we speak about things. For example, Josh is doing his master's at the moment, and that's his second master's, guys. Give Josh, clap your hands for Josh. That's his second master's that he's doing. My very intelligent husband. But when Josh said, oh, hey, babe, I'm being offered this course that I need to do for my master's within the NHS, I said to him, babe, go for it. And when I said go for it, I knew there were going to be challenges that were going to come with it, which is I need to step up a bit more as a mum for Sophia. Because before, when he wasn't doing his master's, we would juggle things together. But I knew that the focus on Sophia will be more on me than it was on Josh. But why, did I say to him, go for it? I knew that I'll be able to say, I'll support you. That's what you want to do. That's something that's going to advance you in, your career, and also going to bring a good income within our family, but also something that you're passionate about. So go for it. In terms of Sophia, and for those that know Josh, and there's quite a lot of people who are here who know my husband, he's such an amazing dad. He is a fantastic dad to Sophia. He supports me even when I say I'm going to do A, B, C, D. He's there to support me. And he's also there for his child. And that's something that you really need. If you're in a relationship, you need to work together. You need to be able to support each other. For example, I went back to university when Sophia was 6 months, and I was doing my master's. And Josh supported me through that. You know, if that was any other men, he would have been like, oh no, Sophia's still young. It's not the right time for you to, you know, go back to university. You need to stay at home. But he was there to support me through thick and thin. You know, he was like, babe, I'm here for you. And he actually cut down his hours at work. And I remember specifically every Wednesday, Josh used to look after our daughter full time at home, because on Wednesdays I was at university. So you need a good support system. If you're a couple and you're watching this, support each other because you're a team. And that's how things are going to work out for you. I'm not saying I'm an expert. Obviously, my husband and I have times where we don't communicate well. We have times where, you know, we're like, no, you do this. No, you do that. Oh, I've done this. Or I've done that. But I don't want to lie, we both really work well together. Thank you for your ideas. Thank you so much for joining, Zulu A. I really, really appreciate you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, guys. Give it a thumbs back. Wow, I have 16 people watching this live. I think that's the most I've ever had on a live video. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And guys, I want to hear from you as well. So be sure to chip in your ideas because I really want to hear them. Someone is saying, that's a lot of money as well. You are doing great. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's not easy, you know. It's expensive for Josh to go to university. But luckily enough, my husband was actually offered this master's by the NHS. So he's not paying for the master's. But it also cost my family, you know, the amount of time that I can spend with him is hard. It's not easy. Anna is saying, I'm good, Sandra and Steve. Thanks, sis. Your videos, yeah, you always make my day. Steve and your vibes. Wow. Oh, wow. Guys, check Sandra and Steve out. Liz is saying, thank you. You are welcome, Liz. Sandra and Steve are saying, please bring her. It will be lit. Yes, Sandra and Steve, we are coming to your house and I'm bringing my sister Anna. Trela's family is saying, I couldn't pronounce at the beginning, but in English is Gregory. All right. Okay. Thank you very much for making that clear for me. Talking about single parents. That's into another level. Guys, go and check out Sandra and Steve's video where they spoke about single parents or single mums. I'm not an expert. I've never been a single parent. And touch wood, God willing, I never will be because I would never want to be a single parent. So yeah, I would say go and check out Sandra and Steve. They're more experts on things like that. Vanessa Maple is saying, do you and Josh take turns cooking? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm going to come back to you shortly, Vanessa. Sandra and Steve are saying, it's so hard being a single mom. You just get on with it. True. The kids miss out on other things because you are on your own. There's nothing you can do but your best. Exactly. And Sandra, you are an expert on this single parenting thing, and I don't really want to say the wrong thing and rub people the wrong way. So guys, go check out Sandra and Steve. She has done a live video where she spoke about single parents as well. Guys, if you've just joined our live video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. Also, guys, I might as well say it now because I've got 16 people watching this video and I've never had 16 people on a live video, but I'm going to say this. Guys, I think that we've reached enough watch time hours. And so the Woolford Gang will be applying for monetization on YouTube. How amazing is that, guys? And it's all because of you guys, but I'll do a video another day to celebrate that, but I just had to share it with you because you guys are absolutely amazing. Someone is saying thank you. Chris Poplar is saying it was a nightmare during COVID when schools were closed. Oh, don't even start speaking about that. It was a nightmare. That's all I can say. It was a nightmare. That's actually a conversation for another day. Sandra and Steve is saying, Chris, well said, couldn't wait for them to go back to school. And it makes you value teachers, actually. Teachers have such an important role in our children's lives, and the things that they do for our children is just amazing. Hey, Charlotte, thank you so much for joining. Sandra is saying, hey, Charlotte. Chris Poplar is saying, do you get distracted by trying to find content? No, actually, you know, Chris Poplar, I love you. I love you. Chris Poplar, tell me, where are you from? Where are you from? Content. So, personally, for me, I only vlog during weekends because it's easy for me to vlog on weekends. I don't have work. I don't have all these after school clubs and stuff like that. So it's easy for me to vlog then and create content. During the week, I don't create any content because my week is already swarmed up. But the other day, I actually found courage to do some content so that I can show people how complicated and difficult life can be as a full-time working mom, running a YouTube, also as a volunteer within the community, with a child who does 4 after-school clubs, which is a lot, and also running a home because I'm married. You know, hey, I'm someone's wife. He liked it and he put a ring on it. Right. Okay. Get over yourself, babe. But yeah, I'm also a wife and it's not easy. And that's going to take me back to Vanessa's question where she said, do you and Josh take turns cooking? So for me and Josh does not do any cooking. He doesn't do any cooking. He does do cooking if I'm not around. For example, when I went to Zimbabwe, Josh was cooking for himself. So he can cook for himself. But personally for me, I am a bit traditional in terms of cooking for my husband and my family. I love cooking. And guys, you know that. If you've been following me, you know I have so many videos on cooking videos. I love cooking. And I love cooking for Josh. I love cooking for Sophia. And so I do most of the cooking in the house. But let's say I've cooked. After we finish cooking, after we finish eating, Josh actually does the washing up. Without me asking, he takes the dishes and he washes the dishes. And I like that because he's appreciating the fact that I've cooked for him and he understands that, you know, my wife works full time and so do I. And we have a family and so we need to work together. And I love that. But I cook for my husband and he loves my cooking. So I always ensure that I'm cooking for Josh. Josh, when he wakes up in the morning, he makes himself breakfast. Lunch, I make him lunch. I make him dinner because I like taking pride in that. Guys, let me know. Do you cook for your husbands or your partners? Do you take pride in that? I take pride in that. I love cooking and I love cooking for my husband and I love cooking for my daughter. Right. Okay. Let's see. The comment section is popping today. Wow. Chris Poplar is saying, oh, do you get distracted making content? No, I don't. And actually, Chris Poplar, to answer your question, I don't. I only record during the weekend. And so the other day I did a video because I wanted people to see what my life can be like during the week. Things can be difficult, you know. I've worked full time and guys, my job is pretty stressful. It's a lot. It's heavy work. And so after work, I just want to disconnect. I don't really vlog after work. I don't really have time to make content. After work, I have time for my child, Sophia, my dearest baby. That's what I do after work. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Charlotte. I really appreciate you and all your support. It's because of you guys. Your girl's gonna get some monetization on YouTube. And guys, there's a link in the description if you want to join this live. Please feel free to, so that we can discuss, you know, working full time and motherhood. So we're talking about time management, which is something that's really important. Any other ideas, guys, put it in the comment section. Wow, Faith, how do you find time for all of that? Running a YouTube channel, working and being a mom is no walk in the park, let alone volunteering in the community. It's really hard. And do you know what? Talking about it now, how do I do it? How do I do it? I think I'm good at planning my days in terms of what am I doing on Monday to Friday or Monday to Sunday. I'm really good at that. And so that's something that really helps me. So if you're watching this video and you're struggling to juggle full-time working and handling your children, have some time management. Put a rota together. Know what your child is doing when, at what time, on what date. That's something that's really, really important. And Sandra, I suppose I'm just a superwoman. I don't know. I'm one of those people, I just go for it if I'm passionate about something. For example, my daughter, I'm so passionate about my daughter. I love her so much. And she's so active on our YouTube channel. Sophia loves YouTube. And she's really growing her confidence through YouTube as well. And so I think we're similar in that way, that we've got sort of same interests. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think my daughter makes things easy because she makes me drive the way I drive, or even Josh as well. I think he drives so hard for his daughter. I don't want to leave my lovely hubby aside because he does such a great job as well. Chris Poplar is clapping his hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vanessa is saying, well done, Josh. A second master's. That's remarkable. Honestly, in this house, I don't know what happens. We are just... do you know what? I'm not even going to say it, but Josh and I are going to do a video together and speak about how we both studied, did our degrees, did our masters and stuff like that. And for those who may be watching and thinking, wow, girl, you're starting to brag now. I can brag about it because I worked hard for it, you know. Doing a master's with a 6-month-old baby is not easy. And also my husband doing a master's right now with a child and a wife, it's not easy for him, but we drive. So you have to keep, wow, guys, I have 19 people tuned into this live video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. If you've just joined in, we have one point where we're talking about time management. Make sure you're managing your time properly. If you're a single mom, or even if you're married, and you're working full-time and juggling work and also your children, or even after school clubs that your children do, making sure that you have a rota in place and that everything is running smoothly within your household. And also communication, if you're married or if you're in partnership with someone, make sure that you have good communication skills. Don't just wake up, this is doing this, that is doing that, and them is doing them, and they are doing they. You can't do that. You need to have some sort of procedure in place. Sandra and Steve are saying, Charlotte, I'm good. True, good to see you. Okay, well done, Josh. Oh, yes, that's our happy, sis. That's our have for us. Thumbs up, guys. Exactly, guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. And wow, this is something that's actually really important to speak about. Wow, I've got 21 people on here. Guys, give this video a thumbs up. And thank you so much for tuning in. And by the way, guys, we've reached 4,000 watch hours and we are going to be monetized on YouTube. And that's all your hard work. That's all you guys who tune in onto our channel, watch us and support us. And honestly, guys, I never knew, and I'm going to say this, I never knew that the Zimbabwean community can be so supportive until I started YouTube, because most of my subscribers are actually Zimbabweans in the UK. And thank you guys so much for your support, because I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. And also, guys, if you want to join, make sure you go in the description box. There's a link to join this live video. Come in and join me. Let's discuss, how do you manage your time? If you work full time, and also YouTubers, or even if you're a YouTuber and you're a full-time YouTuber, how do you manage being a full-time YouTuber and also looking after your child? How do you do it? Wow, Janice World are here. Guys, they're also here on YouTube, and I absolutely love their videos. They do mukbangs, so please be sure to check them out. Hi, Jenny. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, the comment section is popping today. Hi, daughter Anna. Oh, someone's saying hi to Anna. Anna, you're so popular on my channel. Someone says, Sandra, you're right. Trailer's family is saying congratulations. Thank you very much. Give this video a thumbs up. Yes, guys, give this video a thumbs up. Also, check Trailer's family. They're here on YouTube. Sandra is saying, congratulations on reaching the YouTube threshold. You deserve it. You work so hard. Running a YouTube is not easy. It's really not easy, guys. It's very, very difficult. But I thank God, that I'm able to use my time wisely and I'm able to run one. Sandra and Steve are saying, content, Chris, you are jokes. Chris is honestly jokes. Chris, where are you from? I really want to know where Chris is from. Mom is saying that's true. So that's my mom who's joined. Thank you so much, Mommy, for joining. I love you. I appreciate you for joining my live video. Sandra and Steve says, you love cooking like I love fashion. Sandra, you love things. You, Haibo. Sandra, I know that's Gino, guys. If you understand Shona, yeah, Sandra, I know that Gino. Mrukunzwa. Mkadzui, I know that Gino. And she says, you love cooking. I like, okay, like she loves fashion. Haibo, cook because I have to. Me and Steve do half and half. And that's what works for you. Do you know what I mean? You have to do what works for you. I know I love cooking. I know I take pride in cooking for my man. And also for me, it's a love language. It's one of my love languages. I love cooking for my husband. Anna says, I can't wait for our dinner, sis. Yes, Sandra and Steve, we're coming to your house for dinner with Anna. Chris Poplar, put some money, dollar. Hey, monetization, money. Okay, calm down, Faith. Vanessa Maple, she's also here on YouTube, guys. Check her out. She lives in America and she's also Zimbabwean. Sandra, I love your cooking videos a lot. Keep them coming. Vanessa also says, congratulations on your monetization. You have worked so hard. Thank you so much, guys. It's all your support, honestly. I can work hard, but without the support, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere. And you guys support me, and I appreciate that. We have half and half. I like cooking for my family, but my husband likes to cook most of the time. Exactly. That's what works for your family. So you have to make sure you have a good routine in place, right? Juggling lifestyle, juggling being a mom or being a dad or running a family and also working full time. It's not easy, guys. It's not an easy road, but you have to make sure that everything is running well. How do you do that? Communication. If you have a rota for cooking, that's up to you. You have a rota for cooking. If you have a rota for school run, that's a rota for school run. In terms of how everything is going to work in your household, you need to be able to plan how things are going to work out. You can't just, I've just given this example and it makes me laugh because I've never given this example. You can't do them are doing them, they are doing they, he is doing he, she is doing she, and he is doing he. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You need to have the right balance, okay? And B is doing B, and this is doing this, and that is doing that, It just doesn't work. Sandra and Steve says, yes, darling, that's it. Superwoman. I am a superwoman. Thank you very much. But also being a superwoman comes with a lot. It comes with stress. It comes with, I can't do this anymore. It comes with, I'm pushing so hard. And you may get to that point where you feel like, I can't breathe. I can't do this anymore. And sometimes what keeps me going as well is my husband and I, we appreciate each other. We actually tell each other what we're doing well and, you know, how we can do things better. So communication, once again, is very important in being able to appreciate each other. You know, Josh always says to me, Faith, you're such a wonderful mum to Sophia. And I'm like, why do you say that? And he lists all these things that I'm doing for her. And sometimes I don't see it because I feel like I have to do it. But it's nice for it to be recognized. And my husband recognizes that. And I love that. And I also, you know, give him compliments. I wish Josh was here actually. Doing this live and speaking about him makes me miss him, but he's at work. Charlotte says, I can see my future self in what you just said. When it comes to cooking, I love cooking so much. I don't mind making breakfast, lunch, and dinner for folks. But when it comes to dishes, See, I actually love washing dishes as well. Am I weird, guys? Am I just a homemaker? Am I just that housewife that you need, that someone deserves? And Josh is very lucky. He's very lucky to have me. I also love washing dishes, to be honest. Oh, guys, can I just take a moment for Sonny Binky? This person, they have been on this channel since I started this channel. They have been supporting me. I just wish I could even see a picture of what this person looks like, because your support has been absolutely amazing. I honestly thank you very much. And guys, please comment in the comment section and help me thank Sonny Binky for their loyalty on this channel and their support. They've been supporting me in everything that I've been doing on this channel. Thank you so much. Honestly, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. I just wanted to say that. I had to say that. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. And once again, thank you for your support. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Vanessa is saying, I love how Sophia's hair is always done. Our African parents usually cut our hair because it's too much. It's too much work. Yo, sis, if you've seen Sophia's hair in some other videos, I even look at her and I'm thinking, yo, Faith, you need to do better. But I can't do it all. And you know what? The thing is about my channel, and I'm not gonna let people say, oh, your channel is so authentic. I know that my channel is so authentic. I release content how it is. I don't hide anything from anyone. I don't try to build this perfect picture about my life or about my marriage or about how I am as a mum. I literally post things as they are. And sometimes Sophia's hair is not done. It's not always done, Vanessa. I'm not sure what you're seeing, but thank you so much. I'll take that as a compliment. But it's real life, and I post my real life. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't sugarcoat what I'm doing. Sonny Binky says, how are you? I am very well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. Sandra and Steve says, Vanessa, sweet. Did you put me and cooking in the same sentence? I actually think Vanessa meant to say, Faith, I love your cooking videos, because I was just thinking, Sandra, that's a story for another day. Oh, I meant to say Faith. Exactly. She meant to say me. Sandra, don't take all the props, yeah? Because I love cooking and I know you don't. Right, Sonny Binky says, don't forget to take care of your health. Now, let me go on to that point, actually. It's important for you to take care of your health. You know, as a woman, as a man as well, you can push and push and push for your family, but you also need to look after you. And so for me, I realized the only way that I can look after me and ensure that I have me time is if Sophia goes to breakfast club, then I need to do something for me while she's at breakfast club before I start working. And so I quickly get up, I go for a walk, I come back home, or I'll do a workout, for example. Or I just have me time. I soak myself in the bath in the morning, because I don't have to do the school run because my husband is doing that. And so I have me time and I look after me. After school, I know that it's on, baby. Okay, because I'm looking after my daughter. It's busy. It's not easy. I'm on it. And so find the right balance in also looking out for yourself. And on weekends, to be fair, if I say to my husband, I'm going away this weekend with my girls, he's cool with that. And so I find the right balance. And also on the phone, I make sure that I speak to my friends, I speak to my family, and keep in touch with everyone else, just to keep me sane. Guys, if you've just joined this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and thank you so much for tuning in. They are planning for the day share thumb. Okay, yeah, put your thumbs up. Thank you so much. Ruth is giving me a yeah, big up, big yourself up, big up yourself, me. Hey, I'm doing so well. Thank you so much, guys. Sonny Binky says, wash hands. Okay. Chris Poplar says, brag away, girl. Chris Poplar, where are you from? I really want to know. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, I will brag away. Sandra's got thumbs up. Sonny Binky says, I have a friend that has kids. She does it all by herself. Exactly. They're also single parents, and it's not easy. And Sonny Binky is actually saying, any tips? To be fair, I've never been a single parent, and I think it would be so wrong of me to give any tips if you're a single parent, because I can't imagine how difficult that would be, you know, working full time, being a single parent and running a home and looking after your children. It's not easy. But I would say go to Sandra and Steve's channel. They speak a lot about, you know, single parents, because Sandra's been a single parent before and she knows how, you know, that works out. So please visit their channel. They'll be able to give you tips. So that's Sandra and Steve. Follow their channel. But most people don't have support or family nearby. Tell you what, Sonny Binky, I don't have family nearby, because where we bought our house, it's far away from both Josh's family and my family. But having said that, Josh's family and also my family are there to support us. Let's say we want Sophia to go there for a weekend. They support us. They're happy to have their grandchild. And so we're very lucky that they're very supportive. Even though they don't live near, they're happy to still support us. And you're right, some people don't have that support. Anna is saying hello. Sandra is laughing. Mai Makombe, how are you, darling? Guys, this is my mom. She's literally greeting other family members on my YouTube channel. Can you imagine? Hey, Mrs. Bradley, how are you, mommy? Thank you so much for tuning in. Sandra is dancing. Why is not your husband with you and be in the conversation? It's nice to have put on. Yeah, it's nice to have a man's opinion as well. Unfortunately, my husband actually works 2 jobs and he's studying a master's. So it's very difficult at the moment to get him in videos. But I will give him that feedback and hopefully we can do a video together soon. I really appreciate you asking, actually. But he's pretty busy. And you can imagine how busy that is. He's a dad. He's doing a master's. He works 2 jobs. It's not easy, guys. Guys, make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up if you've just joined in. Sandra and Steve are saying there's no link in the description box. Are you sure? I did put a link. There should be a link in the description box, guys, for you to join. Yeah. Okay, I'll put it in the comment section so that you can join. Right, okay. Chioma. Hi, Chioma. Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate you. How are you doing? So we're speaking about how I juggle full-time work and motherhood. It's very difficult. It's not easy. Are you married, Chioma? Have you got any kids? Give us your input in the comment section. Charlotte says Sonny Binky. Oh, she's clapping hands for Sonny Binky. Honestly, Sonny Binky has been the real OG. Sonny Binky has been the real OG in terms of this channel. They've just always supported the Woolford family since day one. They've always been interested in how, we're doing things. In any video that I've put up, Sonny Binky has always, always supported me. And Sandra and Steve, I've just rechecked. The link is in the description box. So if you refresh your live video and just click the description, you should be able to see the link. And then Vanessa Maple is saying, Sonny, if I knew your totem, I'll thank you properly. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, Sonny, where are you from? What country are you from? I really want to know, actually. Thank you, Sonny Binky. See, everyone is thanking you. First time joining. Good to see you on live YouTube. Thank you so much, Yoma. I really, really appreciate you. And thank you and welcome to our channel. And if you subscribe, and let me know that you've subscribed and give this video a thumbs up, then automatically you are going to become part of the Woolford Gang. And the Woolford Gang is lit. See, Sonny Binky, everyone is saying thank you. Thank you, Sonny Binky. Love your content. Looking out for yourself is important. Exactly. Looking out for yourself is something that is essential, right? Don't put yourself last. So as much as I'm doing all these things as a mum, I still find time to look after myself. Please don't ask me where I find the time, because, hey, uri busy. Upenyu wacho utori busy nezvinhu zvakawanda. But nguva for me, angoye kufara ndinotoiwana, without doubt. Sorry, guys, I'm now speaking in my mother tongue. I have a guest. Yes.
Yay.
Hey, Sandra and Steve, how are you?
Hey, Faith. How are you?
I'm good. We can't see you.
Oh, not today. Today. Today, no. Today we're not doing that.
You're hiding. Okay, let me
I'm
just
hiding.
let me just catch up with the comment section quickly, and then I'll let you speak. Okay, so Anna is saying to rasika. Now get it. All right. Okay. Zulu a kiki. My mother is doing jokes all my life, guys. Warasika papi futhi. Okay. You guys, one of our kuita sand amadzangu. Varikutoita ma conversation awo pa live yangu. Hey!
It's okay.
Zuluka iyo lo. Okay. Choma says yes, married with children. It's been crazy though. Choma, tell me, how do you juggle life with being married and also children? I've been speaking about how I juggle life and also I've got one child, and that's difficult. And I don't know how other people manage with more. Chioma said she's subscribed. Guys, clap your hands for Chioma. She's also become the Woolford Gang. Welcome to the gang, Chioma. Woo! Chris Poplar said, Chris Poplar is Zimbabwean.
Where did you learn Shona, Chris? I know him. He's not Zimbabwean.
Is he not?
His wife is, but he's not Zimbabwean.
Chris Poplar said Kwita Shakanaka. Yo, hey, Chris, I like you, Chris. I like you. Are you single, Chris? Hello, Sandra. Oh, Anna is saying hello, Sandra. Sandra, show yourself. We want to see. Exactly. It's not the same, Sandra.
Hey, today my face.
My face is
not live.
Look, everyone is waiting for. It's not the same, sis.
Oh my God, guys.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. And guys,
okay,
if you just join this, please, we'll give you some time, yeah, to sort yourself out, sis.
Hey, guys.
If you've just joined this live video, guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. We are discussing full-time working or part-time working, and also being a parent and motherhood, and how difficult that can be. Vanessa, please also join this video. I know that, you know, you're not a mom, but it would be nice to see your face because we love you, girl. Yeah, so we've been speaking about time management. I think that's something that's quite important. That's something that quite a lot of people have been speaking about. Make sure you're managing your time well. Make sure that you're communicating with someone else who has responsibilities for your child as well. You know, you may be together, you may not be together, but you also need to have good communication in terms of who's dropping off, who's picking up the child, who's taking the child to after school clubs or activities that they may do.
Oh my God. Guys, I've got a bed first day today. Can you see? No makeup, nothing.
I can't even tell you don't have makeup. You look
Oh my God, I can't
fine.
even. How much? Oh my God. Let me see. Why is my. Uh-oh. What am I doing?
Look at her hiding herself.
That's better.
There you are. There you are.
Hi guys.
So yeah, I'll let you speak and put your input.
All right. What I wanted to say was, you know, you're a super mom. That's all I would say. You're superwoman, super
Oh,
mom.
yeah.
Because when you were talking, I was thinking, oh my God, I don't know if I can do that. I thought I was a good mama. You gave me. I had to think whether I was really a good mom or not. I don't think I
Really?
am. Yeah, four after school club. What's that? I was like, whoa, I struggle with just one.
It's
Four after
hard.
school clubs.
Yeah.
But
And
what I wanted to
also
say
running
was,
a
you know,
YouTube channel
in a YouTube channel and a
and
full-time
cooking for
job.
my husband.
And cook. Well, yeah. Well, to be honest, I do cook, but I'm not a fan. I cook because I have to, but not because I want to. If I could have a maid, I would love that.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, babe. Say hi to everybody. I'm on live
Hi,
on
Hello.
Steve.
I don't
Good
know
to
what I don't know
see
if I'm doing
you.
it right.
How are you,
Oh, there you go. There
Steve?
you come here. They couldn't see you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Steve,
say
Hello,
come
hi.
back.
guys.
We can't see you
Hi, Faye.
properly.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
how
hold
are
on, hold
you?
on. Oh, you can't hear you because I'm wearing
That's
earphones.
okay. I'm going
Oh,
now.
wait, baby. No, they couldn't hear you. They were talking to you.
No, we want to see you,
Yeah.
Chris.
I know, right? I've got earphones, so you couldn't hear you. Hold on, guys, because I'm mixing up your live now.
No, it's fine. He needs to come back. Steve,
Wait,
come
wait.
back. We want Steve. We want Steve.
Right, you can come now. They can hear you.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Have you been
How are
following
you?
what I've been speaking about?
Have
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I've been
You
watching.
have. So what
Yeah.
are your thoughts? Because obviously I'm speaking about motherhood, and
Mm.
most of the times women do quite a lot more, and I'm not saying men don't, because there are also some supermen out there. Oh, by the way, guys, you look so cute together.
Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you.
um yeah, what are your thoughts, you know, as a man as well, if you work full time and also being a parent?
Mm.
My thoughts.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do the school run every day.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, they've gone, guys. I'm sure they will join back, but it would have been interesting to hear from Steve actually. um Mom is saying thank you, daughter. True saying hello, Steve and Sandra. And Vanessa Maple is saying, I have a stepson, guys. He's 21 and serving in the army. I met him at 18, already toilet trained and all. Vanessa, I love you. Please join my live so that you can speak about that actually, because there are people who are also step parents and they have to step in as parents and they work full time as well. How do you juggle that? It's really, it's really not easy. True Mantle says, wow, Vanessa, well done. Yeah, 21 years old and you're looking out for him and he's serving in the army. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'll give him give him the props as well. So guys, we've been speaking about managing your time. One, something that's so essential. Be sure to manage your time well, right? Second, make sure that you are communicating well. If you're in a relationship, communicate well with whoever you're with. Don't just do you. You can't just do you if you have responsibilities. You need to ensure that you have good communication. And third, you also need to have time for you. You need to look after yourself as well, because most of the times you can easily forget yourself. You can easily forget, looking out for you and being there for you. So that's something that's quite important, something that's essential. So make sure you're also doing that. And guys, I'm going to give anyone the floor to join in if you want to join and add anything. Sandra and Steve dropped there, but I was really looking forward to hearing what Steve had to say. He did say he does the school run, and that's the same as my husband. He does the dropping off in the morning, and then I do the picking up. Chris Poplar is saying communication is key. Communication is very, very important. It's something it is key. It's actually key. You can't just do life by you. If you're in a relationship, if you're raising a child, you don't just do that. Vanessa says, I can't see the join link in the description. Vanessa, it is there. Refresh your page. So maybe come out of the live, refresh it, and then go in the description. You'll be able to see the link. So yeah, communication is very, very important. You can't just decide, because today I'm going to go out with my boys or go out with my girls after work, then I'm going to do that. And just automatically think that your partner is going to be able to do whatever, right? Yay, I've got Sandra and Steve back. Hey. Thank you.
It's just Sandra. Steve is just said to go downstairs because we've got the youngest downstairs, so he's had to look up for him. Right.
No worries.
So,
no worries. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, what I wanted to say really was I think there's another bit where you didn't mention, which is a bit tricky. You're lucky, and I would say I am lucky now. I've had to leave a single mother life. That is a whole ball game. Yeah, so I don't think we can even talk about it now because it's a video on its own. But another thing again is even if you're married, yeah, there are people that are married that are living a single life. When it comes to the partners
and responsibility.
Yeah, there's some partners that are just partners by name. They're not really helping in any way. They expect the woman to do everything.
Hey, Vanessa. Hey. Guys, I'm loving your afros.
Team Afro.
Did I miss the memo? I didn't get the memo. I didn't understand the assignment.
Yeah, you missed it.
I did not understand the assignment.
You need to join the club. You're missing out on the fro. I love your fro, Vanessa.
I love yours, Sandra.
Team Pro.
Thank you guys for joining. Yeah, carry on, Sandra.
So yeah, I was just saying, we have to think about people like that in that situation where they're married, but not really married, if you know what I'm talking about. Like they're married, but their husband doesn't really do anything at all to help. So they're basically on their own as well. So how do those people juggle working and being a mom as well? Yeah. And the thing is, again, most times those kind of relationships, the man will even be expecting that when he gets home or when he's even in his home, he expects that woman to come from work and then come back home and cook for him and the kids and all that. So how do we help those kind of people? What kind of advice do we have for those kind of people? The tips that we have for those people?
Be honest, what I would say, that's why I've been referring back to your channel. And I have said, I have been so fortunate to have a loving husband who is so supportive. Honestly, I cannot fail my husband in any way. In touch wood, even if anything was to happen to me, I have no doubts that my daughter will not be okay with him. Even if I decide today I'm driving to Sandra and Steve's house and I'm going to spend the weekend there, I have no worry. No, honestly, I have no, and I'm not just saying this. You know, I'm quite authentic with my channel. I have no worry that my child is not going to be looked after. So I am so fortunate, and I do recognize that. And it's pretty difficult for me to give any tips to a single parent because I've never been a single parent. And touch wood, I would never be in that situation. And so that's why I've been referring to your channel on that one.
Come, guys. Come. Just as you are. We want you.
Yeah, I've been referring to your channel. Oh my God.
Oh,
Look
thanks,
at this, guys.
sis.
Fiona saying beautiful ladies.
Oh.
Chris Poplar said, Moro Sandra, nice afro.
I know. Hi, Chris. Like Afro. I know you always tell me, Chris. He's trying to get his wife to have the same hair. He always says.
Chris might have a crush on you, you know. Anna
Chris.
Anna says, hello, trio. We're the three musketeers.
Hey, Anna.
I'm just missing an afro.
You need an Afro to join in the trio.
Maybe I can do this. Vanessa, did you have anything to add? Honestly, Vanessa, I just want to say, whilst you're here, I was actually going to call you earlier. I am so grateful for you, and I am so thankful for the support that you've given me on my channel.
Yeah,
I really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate you. And guys, Vanessa also has a channel. It's called Vanessa Maple. She's another Zimbabwean sister and lives in America.
She's so funny, guys. The videos.
Yeah. I love your videos.
Hilarious. Commentary. Commentary.
But yeah, did you have anything to add?
Well, I think my situation is very unique.
Yeah.
And I look at your lifestyle and I don't even know how you do it, because with me, my husband works very long hours. He works nights and I work during the day. So when he comes home, he sleeps during the day. And then we kind of see each other for a couple hours before he leaves for work. And so I cook for him, so he has like a good hearty meal before he goes to work. And then I'm alone in the evening. So I'm alone during the day, and then I'm alone in the evening. And I mean, I do, my stepson, he's in the army, but he's stationed in a different state. I think he's in Washington State. So, I mean, I text him sometimes. He's a really great guy. I mean, our age difference is not that big between my stepson and I. So, like, we get along really well. Like,
wow.
We chat,
that's sweet.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend, and I mean, she's okay. I mean, no. But
I love it. I mean, she's okay.
She's okay.
So I kind of feel like I live alone sometimes, so we don't really have a schedule. Sometimes we don't get to see each other during the week, so it's just me and my cat, and we're not planning on having kids. So yeah.
No, I get it. And also, you know what? I like the fact that you mentioned that you're a stepmom. Because there are also step parents out there who are stepping in for their stepchildren.
It's a responsibility,
They have to play that role, because I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy for us to just, to forget those things, that there are also other parents who are step parents to children, who work hard for their stepchildren. And like you're saying, you've got a good relationship. You speak to him. And besides, the age difference, whatever, you are his stepmom, and you are there. And even from hearing you speak, you care about him. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Like
so
when the
hats
whole
off as well to
crisis,
step parents who step in for their stepchildren, honestly, because I didn't think about that.
honestly, like when the
Mm.
crisis started in Ukraine and Russia, like I immediately texted him and I said, "Are they gonna send you there? Because they've already sent some
Mm.
American troops." So I was like, "Bro, are you one of the people going?" Because
Oh,
it touched me like a mom.
Sorry,
Like,
I'm not laughing at you, Vanessa. It's Chris Poplar. That comment.
Chris Poplar. Chris Poplar, I want to meet this guy. Sonny Binky and Chris Poplar,
Chris,
them two, I want to meet them.
where's Lucy? Where's Lucy Liu today?
I know, where's Lucy?
I know,
Chris
right?
Poplar,
I
I
know.
didn't know Destiny's Child got back together. Yo, Chris. Aibo.
Aibo. Aibo.
But yeah, Vanessa, sorry, carry on.
So like I felt it as a mom, when your son goes off to an active war. I felt it too, the same way every other parent is out there holding their breath, wondering
Mm.
what's going to happen. Like, I mean, it's the same for me.
In the bath.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
See you
All
later.
right.
Leah.
Sorry, guys. Sophia had gone to the neighbor and she's back.
Let's watch it.
So, see, this is how I'm able to do YouTube. My neighbor helps.
Yeah, it's good to have I think the whole idea is just see if you can have a supportive network around you.
Yeah,
It takes a
exactly.
Like
village.
like I always go back to being a single mom, having like very good friends, friends links that can support you as well, having like family, around. That helps. Neighbors, if
And
try
to
and be
be
friendly with
honest,
the neighbors if they're nice.
she's been there since I think about 6 o'clock, I think.
Mm, mm,
She's been there
mm,
for a good 1 hour and a half. I'm grateful.
mm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So,
You see,
yeah,
the
no,
thing is,
ladies.
again, I think I also want to mention because some of us like this relationships kind of situation. Let's not forget Sandra and Steve relationship channels and all this. Let's not
Yeah.
forget that as mothers, we are also having time for the fathers because they are kids. Men
Oh,
are
yeah.
kids
Yeah.
as well. So if you are busy taking all the time, it's good to allocate. Obviously, kids need you more than the man, but also, yeah, like when it comes to like bedtime, let's respect bedtime. If the kids are to go to bed at 8 o'clock, let that be 8 o'clock, and then you can have time for the bigger kids afterwards. I've seen parents that say, "Oh no, we'll go to bed when should they go to bed when they go to bed." That way, you're not giving time for the bigger kids, and bigger kids when they don't get time with you, they start looking elsewhere. Just
Oh,
saying.
Sandra, you're killing
The last
me.
live that Sandra had was so insightful.
Yeah, it was. It was, wasn't it? No, you
Yeah,
you
we've
know
got to
what,
say it.
Sandra? Sandra,
Mm,
you are right. Because you also need you time with your husband as well.
mm,
And you need to
Yeah.
find the
yes.
right balance. And to be
Mm,
honest, for me, it's been hard to find that right balance.
mm,
I think we've got a good balance in terms of Sophia. And then in terms
mm,
of me and Josh, it's something that we've had to work through. For example, Josh
mm,
has 2 jobs. And sometimes by the time he comes back home, so when Sophia goes to bed, I go to bed. I'm not going to wait till 11 o'clock when Josh gets home because I'm
mm,
exhausted, right?
mm,
Um,
mm,
but it's finding that time, for example, on like during the weekends, we, Josh and
mm,
I can't wait for Sophia to go to bed. She doesn't know this. She's
yeah.
downstairs. She can't hear me, but we can't wait for her to
Yeah.
go to bed so that we can be like, oh, let's watch a movie. Let's have popcorn.
It's
Let's
important.
chill.
Mm,
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We
mm,
can't wait for that to happen. And so I
mm,
like that you
mm,
mentioned that it is important to also have you time because sometimes that can
mm,
be forgotten.
Mhm.
And you
yeah.
time is, is partners.
Mm. It doesn't have to be every day. It can even be like even just one night a week. But make sure that it's not the quantity, it's the quality. Yeah.
Yes.
Quality time, not quantity time.
Guys, please subscribe to Sandra and Steve's channel. You will thank me later. And also subscribe to Vanessa's channel. You will thank me later. I'm not even going to lie. You will thank me later. Chris Poplar says we are the biggest kids. Yeah, men are the
Yes,
biggest kids.
biggest kids. Mm.
They are the, and I always say, you know, when people say, oh, Faith, when are you having another child, right? I
It's a very
always
good
say,
too.
I already have 2 children. Like, where's the other one gonna come from? And do you know what? I actually call my husband my big kid, and he kind of likes it.
Mm.
He actually kind of likes it because he knows
I
it's
tell
true.
Steve that my oldest is older than me. My oldest is older than me. I've got 5 kids, guys. I don't want any more.
Someone saying, I have to go, beautiful people. Nice to meet you all. See, oh, thank you so much for
It's
joining. We
getting
really
late.
appreciate you. Charlotte is saying,
Mm.
Varume vana vadiki. But when he goes
Eh,
to the office, atokura atorebo.
spot on, Silent. Spot on. I don't like Zora.
Silence. Even though
Zora.
not silence, I will join, you know.
Silent is just this joy. Silent is vibe.
Why
She's a
I should
vibe.
join night? Silence, and I have a roommate. A roommate, not sure.
Silent has got
Honestly.
the best one-liners ever. She's got the best
Hey,
one-liners.
Silence, I know over my one liner and that's it. Chris Poplar says, anyway, Mrs. calls me baby for every.
Chris Popular is getting too deep.
Chris Poplar, you're lit. Yeah, okay, so you love it when we say baby, boo. Oops, not sure what happened. Anyway, my lunchtime is over. Vanessa, honestly, I appreciate you. Thank you
Oh,
so much for joining.
she's a good
Even
one,
on your lunch
Vanessa.
break,
Really,
you
really
still join.
supportive. Extremely.
Guys, please go and check
Extremely.
Vanessa out. Honestly, please really
Yeah,
do go and check
please.
her out. But let's go back to this point about Varome being an addict. Because Kapointa cannot put out act. Cannot explore.
Explore.
Men, apparently men are also kids.
Yes.
I can agree with that because I say my husband is a kid. And I think he
Mm.
kind of likes it. Honestly, when I say to
Mm.
him, you're my big baby, he loves it.
I agree with you.
He loves
Now,
it. And Sandra, have you ever watched these videos of grown-ass men? They've been like they put the nappies on
with the
them
pampers.
and they have it,
The
and
different
they give them the baby
topics.
bottle. You've seen them.
Apparently, yeah, I actually know of a friend who does that. She dates this boss. He's a big boss. He's a director of big companies. But yeah, says that's what he does.
He behaves like a baby.
He likes it. He's got big pampers. He likes it when he wears his pampers. And
Hey,
and
Aibo, Aibo.
so I
Honestly,
said, what? Says, yeah, he's a big boss. If you see him, he's like a big man, big everything, big man, big pockets, big cars, big everything. But yeah, that's what
he
he likes.
dresses up.
That's his fantasy.
How can you do pamper with your child and then pamper with your husband?
These things that you see behind closed doors.
It's complicated. That's all we can
It's
say.
complicated.
It's
It's an
complicated.
entanglement.
Entanglement. It's literally an entanglement. But yeah, no, Sandra, I like the fact that you spoke about single women. And actually, you know
Mm,
what? I think this is an idea for you to do a live video where you speak about
okay.
single moms. Because I know you spoke about single moms and dating. So maybe you can speak about
Mm,
single moms and juggling life because you've been through that
yeah.
road before. But I just
Oh
think it's
yeah. Oh gosh.
unfair.
Painful.
Yeah, it's unfair for me to
I've got
say,
honestly.
oh, I'll give you this tip and whatever, because I've never been through that road. But I also recognize that I am very fortunate to have the support that I have within my husband, and hopefully I can actually bring him here. And Vanessa says quality over quantity. Know that very
Yes.
Quality over quantity. I like it killed me.
Yes.
That one killed me. Yeah. So guys, just to wrap everything up, this is Sandra and Steve. Sandra and Steve are here. I couldn't touch so much on if you're a single parent and juggling full-time work and also looking after your children, but I do believe that
we'll
Sandra
do a live on ours.
Yeah, she'll probably do a live on her channel so that you guys can go and watch, because I just feel it's unfair for me to speak about that. I've never been in those shoes before. I cannot relate. I do have empathy, but I fully can't, speak about that. But for me, and also having a husband, what we do is communicate well, managing our time well, respecting each other, complimenting each other, and also, giving each other props when we're doing well, because that keeps us going, and also finding
Because
time.
they're kids as well. They like to be thanked for everything.
Yeah, because men are kids, and they like the bottle feeding.
You have to acknowledge everything they do, otherwise.
The nappy changing, the nappy rash cream, all of that. They're giving them the baths and all of that. They need that. Charlotte says, big up to single women. Yes, honestly.
Honestly, 100%, Charlotte, 100%.
Women.
Single motherhood is a whole lot of.
So Sandra, when you do your single motherhood, just give us a taster.
I'll tell you stories. I've got loads.
Just give us a taster. Give us one. Give us a tip, one tip, and then I think I'll wrap this up.
Of a single motherhood.
Yeah.
And how you juggle it.
Yeah.
I think you just have to take it in your own stride. Don't overdo things. Don't try to compare yourself with other people.
Yes.
Just do what you can, and only know that as long as you know this is the best that you can do for your kids, that's good enough.
Yeah.
And have that communicate open channel of communication, which is not always easy as well with the kids, because they themselves will also be comparing themselves with other people that have got two parents. Do you know what I mean? So it's hard, because they're saying, but so and so goes for book, so and so goes to after school club for four nights a week. You'll be thinking, I can only manage for you to go to one. A, because I haven't got time, I'll be working as well. You'll be at the child minders, and B, because maybe the money is not even enough, because mommy's got one salary and she has to pay for everything. So just do things, at your own, in your own pace. Take your, how you want. As long as you know you're doing your best. And that's the only thing you can do. Just do your best, and the rest is it all fall in place. Yeah, but just work. I honestly, I worked so hard, and it was hard. It was hard. I don't want to lie. And when I met Steve, I could feel the burden off. So I still have got so much respect for single women, because it's not easy out there. Trust me, it's not.
And props to stepfathers and stepmothers as well for the work that they
Yes.
do when they step in as well. We have to recognize that.
Yes, like for Steve, honestly, he's amazing. I don't want to lie. I'm not just saying it on live. He's amazing. I don't take Nash. Ever since I've met Steve, I don't even know. I only go to school for Nash, which I used to take Nash to school all my days off, only because I'm off. When I go to work, I've got no stress about childcare. Steve would take Nash to the childminder for the morning, or take her to work, and you would sort all that out. And that I appreciate it. It's good. Yeah. True.
But we'll be waiting for your live video where you speak about single mums and motherhood and how to juggle.
I will schedule it on my. Yeah, definitely. I think it's worth talking about, because there's a lot of single women that are struggling. Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we'll be waiting for that. But guys, I have to wrap this up. As you know, my daughter is back from the neighbor. Shout out to my neighbor who supports me. And Sandra and Steve, they are also on YouTube. Subscribe to them, because I think they'll carry on and speak and do a live video on this. And then Vanessa Maple as well. She's also here. on YouTube. Please subscribe to her channel. Sonny Binky, Chris Poplar, Charlotte, everyone, Anna, Sis Anna, my mom, everyone who's joined today. Honestly, guys, I really, really appreciate you. Sandra, I hit 21 people on
Imagine.
a live video.
That's amazing.
That's never happened, you know. I really, really
That is
appreciate
amazing.
and Charlotte's saying bye, Chris Poplar. Thanks for your support.
Chris Poplar.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And Charlotte, thank you.
Chris is making a day, making waves.
Yeah, and there's so many regular people now. It's like everyone knows each other.
Yeah, part of the
It's
gang.
like a little community now. But guys, I just want to thank you so much for tuning into this live video. And yes, your girl will be applying for monetization soon. So I will be doing another video for all of us to celebrate.
Celebrate.
Yeah, celebration is needed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Sandra and Steve, for your support. I really appreciate it.
Always, always.
Yeah, and we'll see you on your live next week.
Tuesday we're doing it. Don't forget,
yes.
gang. Tuesday.
Yeah, so we'll see you on Tuesday. So we'll see Sandra and Steve on Tuesday, and then my live that I'm doing next week, I'll let you guys know. Oh, sorry guys, my phone just fell. I'll let you guys know when I'm doing the live. Chris Poplar is saying bye. Goodbye, Charlotte. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Charlotte.
He liked Zimbabwe so much. You know, he told me so many stories about when he went to Zimbabwe. Chris Poplar. That's why he liked Zimbabwe.
Chris Poplar is
Chris was taken by our sister, guys. Our sister, she's taken him already to Zimbabwe. She doesn't. She didn't mess. She didn't mess. She didn't wait.
As a single.
No, Chris is gone, guys. You think Daniel single? I would allow that here. And I said that I would have won. Silence. Yes, at least all those would have gone.
Yeah. Oh, Chioma as well. Chioma is new to my channel and she just subscribed. Chioma, thank you so much for your support. Also, check Sandra and Steve out. They do some lit live videos. And check Vanessa Maple out as well. Chioma, I really appreciate you. Oh, Chris Poplar said, I'm taken. Chris.
Yeah, he's taken.
Anyway. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Chris,
So guys.
Sorry,
Taken. Gone with the wind.
Anderson, Charlotte, hookups.
Hookups, yes, Charlotte, we are at it. We are busy.
But Chris agaenda Charlotte sichakutsvagira hookup yako.
Don't worry, Charlotte. Don't worry.
Don't worry. But guys, yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna end it here. I'm tired.
It's been a pleasure. We enjoyed it.
I do my daughter. I do so many things. But yeah, to all single parents out there, to all married couples, to partners, to stepmothers, to stepfathers who are stepping in, working full time, and also having responsibilities. Big up yourself.
Big up.
Big up yourself because you're the real deal. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.